out here looking like Chewbacca, and I tell my husband, how dare you? Have a cute little curl hair moment, maybe some sunglasses, a little canvas bag, a little trip to Trader Joe's, you know what I mean? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2026, and it's not starting off to the greatest morning. Not the greatest morning. I'm like so irritated right now, and I hate starting off the video in that way, but at the same time, this is just real life and it happens and it'll be okay. But it's nothing major. I just woke up to the dogs having gone potty in the house, which rarely happens. So there's that. Then I wanted to film some clips of making my morning coffee, and I got these Starbucks like pods for the Nespresso. Wrong size. And I was wondering, like, why can't the machine close? And I'm like getting annoyed because I'm like slamming the machine down. I'm like, why is it not closing? Like, let me not be so aggressive. 2026. It's a new year. Let me calm down. And yeah, they're different sizes. So that's that. Then I was like, cool, it's fine. I will make some French press coffee with this new brand of coffee that I got. It's like a mold free, like every batch is tested for mold, etc., etc. And it's called Purity. And I was like, cool, I'll just make some French press coffee and just take some clips of that, because I love like those fun little like morning clips where people are getting their day started and making their coffee, making their little breakfast, and it's either like ASMR or like over video. I personally love that. So I was like, cool, that's what I'm gonna do. No, that is not what I'm gonna do, because I filmed the clip of like me turning on the lights in the kitchen, getting my little like water, I don't know if you can see it somewhere back there, like my little water heater thing. And it's so cool because it lights up and it's blue and then it bubbles and it's super, whatever, right? I filmed pouring the coffee beans, the ground coffee, into the French press, the whole process. And then I forgot to hit record when I was actually pouring the water in and like actually doing the whole French press process. So I'm like, well, that's stupid. I can't just show 2 or 3 clips. So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. We're starting off this video on a better foot. We're choosing right now to just have a good day and not let these little tiny things irritate me for the rest of my morning. So it's totally fine. So I have my mug. I'm just gonna pour my coffee. I'm going to heat up some half and half. I've been having my coffee with half and half and a little brown sugar, and that's it. But I've been using my Keurig, like cafe Keurig thing, so I'm going to pour some in here, foam that up, finish making my coffee. I just had a Walmart order delivered, so I'll share with you super quickly what I got. Nothing crazy. I already have the majority of the stuff of what I need for the week. As far as meals go, I just needed to pick up a few things. I also have been super hyper fixating on chicken Caesar salad wraps. So I picked up some croutons and like the, what is this? Garlic, pepper, crispy onions. I picked that up as well. And another hyper fixation meal. I also got like the chicken for that, like the chicken tenders, I think from the company Real Good, but that's in the freezer. The same with the shrimp. And I have been super into like a spicy honey garlic shrimp that has been so good. So I got a bag of broccoli to make that again this week. I got my husband a few of these Elite Core Power protein shakes that he really likes. I've been really into Olipop lately, and I saw that they had a Shirley Temple flavored one, so I wanted to try that one out. And then my favorite is the crisp apple. I got some Kerrygold butter so that I can fill my butter bell, or fill it for the first time, because I've never filled it before. I've had it for a year and a half. I have yet to use it. So I'm letting this come to room temperature so that I can scoop it out and put it in my butter bell, because I have been having a lot of sourdough toast with eggs and stuff like that in the morning. And I've also been having it with feta cheese, and I think I'm posting a shorts today of like my hyperfixation breakfast, and it's basically just putting some of this on like a skillet on a pan, cracking an egg over it, salt, pepper, paprika, and putting that over avocado toast. So good. So I picked up some feta because I've been having a lot of that. I got some hand soap and things like that, nothing too exciting, some eggs. But I did want to show you guys these cute pajamas. I have been following Hannah. I believe her channel is HannyChew28. I love her. I think she's so cute and cozy. I love her content, and she is a pajama queen. She has, like, in my mind, what I believe to be a gajillion pairs of beautiful pajamas, and I think that's how she kind of got viral on TikTok. She would do these videos like my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5, and then show herself getting ready, putting on pajamas, and every video it's like a new cool cute pajama. And to me, in my mind, I'm like, that's what she's known for, is just like cozy vibes and amazing pajamas. So she inspired me to pick up some pajamas, and I think she actually has these. They're from Walmart, and it's from the Joy Spun brand, and they're super cute. They're just like these little teddy bears. How cute. Also, I don't want to talk about that right now. Actually, let's talk about it. I was making sourdough bread, and I think this was Christmas Day, if I'm not mistaken. And I have it in my Dutch oven. I took the Dutch oven, or I put my sourdough in the oven. You cook it with the lid on. I took the lid off. I put it on the stove, and then I forgot. And I went to grab like pepper or something like that, and it just touched it for a half of a second. I mean, now it's pretty much all kind of scabbed off. Love that for me. My skin is extremely sensitive, so I will have this mark on my body for at least 2 to 3 years. So we'll come back in 2 to 3 years and see if it's finally gone. So I got that, and I think that's pretty much everything. So I'm gonna make my coffee and then get my day started. I want to run to Target later on today and pick up some planners and some notebooks and pens and things like that. So that is what is on the agenda for today. Just a quick little Target run, come home, make some chili, and then just chill. So I will take you guys along to Target with me. I'll come back, I'll show you what I got, and I will go over like what my 2026 plans are, or my 2026, my goals, my intentions, my habits that I want to form or habits that I want to break. And yeah, let me get my coffee, let me get my day started. I want to straighten out my hair, so I will probably come back in my other clips with my hair straightened. Maybe I'll put my lashes on. We shall see. But yeah, let me get these groceries put away. Let's get some coffee in my system, and let's get to Target. It is several days later, and by several, I mean like 4. Okay, it happens every single time I film. I will say, life is busy, especially in this season. My baby's going through a sleep regression, which is literally sucking the life out of me. I have my mom here today helping me out and watching my baby. I just can't get things done, especially during this like super clingy, stage 5 clinger contact nap sleep regression stage. Can't get anything done. So I have my mom here. So let me show you what I picked up from Target. I have not even written in any of these, and it's already January 8th. So we're getting a little bit of a late start, but I have been writing things down on my phone. So I have been keeping down all of my goals and ideas of videos that I want to get done and shorts that I want to get done because I started uploading some shorts. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was going to be more work than what it actually is, and it was just a little bit intimidating, which I think everything is intimidating until you actually just get into it, and it's really not that bad. So let me stop yapping, let me put my microphone on me and show you guys what I picked up, because I definitely got some pretty good things as far as planners go and things to kind of get me organized for 2026. But I also found a little cute dress that I want to show you guys, so let me show you. The first thing that I picked up that I actually saw Alexa Ray, she mentioned getting this planner from Target called Sugar Paper, and what I really liked about it that she mentioned in her video is that there is a section where there is a weekly like to-do, and you have your to-do list to call, to email, to buy this week's goals, and then etc. in the bottom. And I really love that. I love the front cover of it. It's very feminine and dainty. It's like a dusty rose, and it has like little pastel pinky kind of flowers on it. Super cute. I think this was like about $20, $23, something like that. And I love that it is spiral bound. I really don't like things that are not spiral bound, which is funny because the next thing I got is not spiral bound. But I love the print, or not the print, but I love the design of it so much that I just broke my own rules and I got it anyway. But I got this notebook. It is this beautiful white fabric, and it has all of these like embroidered flowers. I really want to get into embroidery this year just to try it out and see, because I find it to be so freaking pretty. And it's a combination between like embroidered and like painted on here. So pretty. Not a spiral bound, but that's okay. But I figured I would have a notebook so that I can jot down some ideas, just because I do jot things down on my notepad in my phone, but sometimes I feel like I keep opening up different notepads, so I have several notes and all of my thoughts are kind of like here, there, and everywhere. So I'm hoping that by sitting down, taking some time, dedicated time to sit down and write out my weekly goals, what I want to do. I think I really want to use this specifically for YouTube videos and shorts. And then I found this from the company Denik. It is a vegan leather notebook pouch. I thought this was genius and beautiful. But again, it's like fabric, and it has these embroidered flowers. Super cute. Also has this little stretchy elastic so that it can go over your notebooks or your planner, and I thought that would be perfect to keep all of my pens in one place and not lose them. Speaking of pens, I picked up these quick drying liquid gel ink pens from Uniball. The colors kind of go with the color scheme of what I have going on here with like the minty green and the pinks and all that stuff. And then I also picked up some whiteout because sometimes I make mistakes. So whiteout. And the last thing that I picked up is a dress. And I think I'm gonna make a little shorts out of it, so I will insert it at some point in this clip just so that you guys can see what it looks like. It is by the company Universal Thread, and it looks like this. It's kind of like this navy and cream colored gingham, and it's off the shoulder. It's long. It is literally my kind of dress 100%. And they had another one that was red, and it was like kind of like a deep maroony red with little flower prints that I absolutely loved, but they did not have it in my size. So I'm gonna try this one on. If I like it, then I will purchase the other one online and just have it shipped to me. But yeah, I love this pattern. I love the off the shoulder little detail. It also has like this little cute bow in the front. Super cute. So I think this will be super cute with like little white slip-on sneakers, have a cute little curl hair moment, maybe some sunglasses, a little canvas bag, a little trip to Trader Joe's, you know what I mean? I see it in my head. I think it's gonna look really cute. This is Future Cece jumping back in because I never shared what my goals are for 2026. The whole point of this video. So do you see what I mean about the mom brain? So let me share with you what my 2026 goals are and kind of how I'm trying to structure my days. I think I said it earlier, I don't love having a super rigid, structured routine or a schedule where it's like Mondays you do this and Tuesdays you do that. But I think I have so much on my plate right now that if I don't have some sort of structure to it, things just don't get done. I also have an Etsy shop that I need to really kick into high gear and open up. But I also want to open one up for my mother because she is incredibly talented and she makes beautiful crocheted blankets and dresses and all of the good stuff. And she's so talented, and I want to be able to sell these things for her. So I want to open up her little Etsy shop. Like there's so many things that I need, or not need, there's so many things that I want to really get done this year, and I need to kind of focus, you know what I mean? Like I need to kind of focus myself and make a better plan, which is why I got the agendas and the notebooks and things like that, I think this year requires a little bit more organization from me. So let me share with you super quickly what my 2026 goals are, and we're gonna come back at the end of the year and do a little bit of a recap and see if I was able to hit some of these goals, how quickly I was able to get to some of these goals, etc., etc. So the first goal, which is very important for me, is definitely weight loss and fitness, getting back into the groove of things, especially after having a baby. My baby is super active. I can already tell that I'm gonna have to be in better shape to keep up and play. So the fitness and the weight loss is definitely one of my top goals for the year that I really need to focus on. But in order to do that, I need to be very realistic about my meals and what I'm cooking in the week and just plan things a little bit better. So one of my other goals is to sit down and come up with a very realistic grocery plan, meal plan for the week and do things ahead of time. So I am planning for the week out. So that way I can minimize the times that we are eating Uber Eats, which honestly it's crazy expensive. And if we were to sit and tally up how much we spend in Uber Eats sometimes in a month, it is disgusting. So I definitely can't do that this year. So I want to sit down and kind of pre-plan my meals a little bit better with a little bit more intention, so that way I can be more successful with what I'm eating and hitting the macros that I want to hit and all of that stuff. Also, my husband is kind of in the same boat as I am, so it is a win-win situation if we can just do this together. So that is pretty much my second goal. The third goal, which I already mentioned, is prioritizing walking my dogs and spending time with them, being a little bit more intentional with the time that I am able to spend with them. So that is a very, very, very important goal for me because I love my babies so much and I hate that they are kind of getting the shorter end of the stick throughout pregnancy when I was either really nauseous and sick or just really tired, and now with the baby here. So I really want to prioritize that as well. The next ones are more of just self-care and like businessy type of things. So I'm looking down because I have my notes down here. I want to stick to my daily skincare routine. My skincare is one of the first things that is like, it goes out the window. When I'm super tired or super busy, I will always wash my face at night and do my skincare at night, but sometimes I will skip steps and just wash my face, do a quick toner and a moisturizer and call it a day. Sometimes it's just moisturizer. I wash my face and just moisturize it and call it a day. Sometimes I don't wash my face in the morning and I wait until like the afternoon and then I finally get to wash. I just need to be a little bit more consistent with my skincare. My skin has been breaking out so badly postpartum, and me not being on top of my skincare is not helping. So that is another goal. And kind of hand in hand is coming up with a day that I can do a weekly reset. All the beauty things that kind of fall to the wayside because I'm just so preoccupied with my baby and my other children and my husband and just like wife duties, mom duties, that these really fall to the wayside. Guys, I'd be out here looking like Chewbacca and I tell my husband, how dare you? How dare you have me out here looking this hideous? Like, at least tell me, girl, pluck your eyebrows. You know what I mean? And he's so sweet. And he's like, babe, I don't even notice. You look so beautiful. And I'm like, you know what? That's great. Thank you so much. I love you. But shut the hell up. Other fun things is I want to take a pottery class. I've never done that before, but I've always wanted to. And I think my daughters would like that too. So I would love to take a pottery class. And I want to try these hobbies at least once. I want to try doing something with air clay. I literally have all the stuff, never done it. Like, I just haven't taken the time to do it. So I want to try making like a little trinket bowl or something with air clay. I want to try cross stitching. I would like to try embroidery, which I do have an embroidery kit, but I think I need to find a less ambitious one, maybe like a smaller, simple one to start off with. So I want to try embroidery because I think it's absolutely beautiful. And if I knew how to embroider, I would be embroidering everything. I also want to try dot or diamond art. I've always wanted to try those and I just haven't. So I would like to try either both of them or at least one of them. And the last one is a puzzle. I am not a puzzle girl, but I do want to get into more audiobooks this year to reach my goal, which is 30 books this year. And I feel like coloring, and which I already have all my stuff for coloring, and puzzles is such a good thing to do while you have your headphones on and you're listening to an audiobook. So I would love to find a really cutesy, cozy looking little puzzle, maybe like a 500 piece, and start there and do puzzles. That would be really nice. And some of like my more creative venture businessy type goals is have one day out of the week where I am doing something to progress my Etsy shop. So right now I have like all of my bookmark designs printed and cut. I just need to laminate them, take pictures, and start posting them up. So for example, one of these days this week will be solely dedicated to laminating the bookmarks and things like that. I also want to be more consistent with making YouTube shorts and also posting it on like TikTok and Instagram Reels, just like short form content. I think might help feed like that creative side of me. Sometimes YouTube videos, it definitely takes a little bit more planning and a little bit longer to kind of edit and do all of that. But short form, I can edit right on my phone. I have the CapCut Pro app on my phone, so I can do that. And then the very last goal that I have for this year, it's really house related. We have some projects that we have to get done this year and kind of prepare us for 2027. So like redoing our master bathroom, paving my little garden area. I want to have that whole area paved. We still have popcorn ceiling, and it's been removed in most of the rooms, but not all, and definitely like not in our big like living room area. So like little house projects like that we've had on the list for a while, and this is a year to get them done. So that's kind of like my home side of things. Those are my goals. But yeah, altogether, those are all of the goals that I have for this year. It feels a little bit ambitious, but I think with proper planning and organization, I could really get things done, or me and my husband together can really get things done and knock a lot of these off of our list. So now I will insert the rest of the clips from before where I was wrapping up this video, but completely forgot to share all of this. Let's go back to that. But yeah, this is everything that I picked up. If you guys are still watching, thank you so much. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out and kind of help me understand what it is that you guys really like to see. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I would love to have you here and share little bits of my day and of my life with you guys. So until the next video, bye friends.